sign in using proper phonetics. After all Maritime Provinces stations are called in, station from outside the area will have a chance to check in. A reminder, due to the delay in the system, tee up for 2 seconds before talking and keep the push-to-talk on for 2 seconds after your transmission is finished so that we capture all your words. First of all, do we have any announcements for the net? Go ahead, VE9MTV. Very good. I know the Halifax flea market is on the June the 14th, which is coming up in probably 3-4 weeks. So don't mark that in your calendar. June 14th. That's at the Waverly site. So and I think the door opens at 10 o'clock for general admission, and probably before that for the setup. So that's what I have here. So we'll start with any short time station. Can't stay for the duration of the net. Come on in, VE9MTV.
Victor V2, Golf Foxtrot.
Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima.
Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa, VA6FP.
Very good. Here's what I have. I have Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot, George. Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo, Oscar. Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima, Paul. And Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa, Francis. Top of the list, VY2, GF, George. Come on in with your comments for the net, VE9MTV.
Well, good evening, Mike, and everybody in the net, and thank you for doing the net. Well, auspicious day today. I got the lawn cut for the first time. Well, almost all of it. Some of the lawn is so soggy I don't dare put the lawnmower on it. I'd get stuck. Anyway, it was a great weekend, and it was great to see so many people at Smart and to put faces to contacts I'd made over the years. So I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll certainly look forward to the next net. Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot.
Yeah, Victor Yankee 2, Golf Foxtrot, VE9MTV. Very good, George. I also like to congratulate you for working hard to get all the conferences on the go and organizing the Smart. It's a lot of work, but very, very satisfying to see everybody participating for sure. And I also volunteered, so I like to, technical stuff I like to have, you can never learn too much. That's my motto, so it's nice to see everybody participating and had a good turnout too. And I think everything worked pretty well this time. So thanks, George. Have a great weekend there. 7-3. Oscar, VE9OSK. Come on in, Oscar, VE9MTV.
VE9MTV, VE9 Oscar Sierra Kilo. Good evening, and hi again there, Mike. Yeah, I've a lot of stuff to do. Had a big day today, a beautiful day, so I'm going to keep on doing some stuff there until it gets dark, I guess. I got ahead of my time there. Thanks for doing the net, and thanks for calling me in. Have a good evening and a good week. We'll probably see you Saturday. 7-3, Victor Echo 9, Oscar Sierra Kilo from Dieppe.
Yeah, very good, Oscar. V9OSK, V9MTV. Yeah, very good. Nice to see you today at the clubhouse, and so see you Saturday at our club meeting in Riverview at the fire station there on Pineman Road. Everybody's welcome. Thanks, Oscar. 7-3. Have a great weekend. Paul, VE9PAL. Come on in, Paul, and your comments for the net.
Yeah, V9MTV, this is V9PAL. How you doing there, Mike, Oscar, and everybody else on the net? Yeah, what a beautiful day today. It's just like summer. I guess it's supposed to be hotter tomorrow. Anyway, not much going on over here. Just trying to play around making veins for arrows, I guess. But anyway, you guys all have a great week. Take care, V9PAL.
Yeah, very good, Paul. Thanks for checking in, and have a great weekend there. 7-3. Next is Francis, Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa. My wife is going to Spruce Grove there Monday at 19th, and going to do some yard work with my daughter, and probably visit Victoria also. I'm staying out here, Francis. And yeah, it was 24 degrees. It's still 23 degrees here in Irishtown, so come on in there, Francis. VA6FP, VE9MTV.
VE9MTV for the Maritime Fusion Net from VA6FP. Well, good evening to you, Mike, and good evening to everyone on the Maritime Fusion Net this evening. Great to hear everyone in there. Well, it's too bad you're not coming out this way, but maybe next time we'll catch you again, Mike. It's always a pleasure to have an eyeball with you and have a chat. As far as the weather goes, hey, guess what? On Tuesday, we finally got a bit of rain. Not a whole lot, a little over 19 millimeters, but hey, that's been a whole lot better than what we've been getting before that. That's more than we got in the entire month of April. So we're pleased there. Overcast, a few scattered showers today, no real accumulation so far. Hopefully we'll get some more this evening, because we sure could use it. There's still a lot of fires that have to be brought under control, and help the wildfire firefighters and the municipal firefighters that are taking part, give them a chance to get caught up, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. Thanks for letting us check in early. I've got about an hour's time, I've got a training session coming up on, what is it? Not Google Meet, but Teams or something anyway. There's always a different program different people use. It takes all my time making sure I've got the right app in the computer so I can get on there. Other than that, no other traffic from up this way. Hope everybody is enjoying the weather back east. Take care, one and all, and hopefully we'll hear you again next week. 7-3, all once again, from VA6FB in Wainwright, Alberta.
Yeah, Victor Alpha 6, Foxtrot Papa. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango. Victor, very good, Francis. Yeah. I concur that you guys didn't get much rain. We got quite a bit of rain there, but doesn't take long to dry up for sure in that kind of weather. But the grass sure likes it. That it's popping up. Got all cut there today, so it's good. At least we're should be good for a week at least. Thanks for checking in there, Francis. Have a great week coming up there. 7-3. Okay, bottom of that list, before we move on, any other short time station before we move on to starting the roll of the provinces? On MTV, any short time stations, come on in.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray, VE1 FOX.
And I have Curtis, Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray. Come on in there, Curtis, with your comments for the net, VE9MTV.
Hey, Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-Ray here in 3 Mile Plains. Well, good evening to you, Mike. Good evening to all the rest on there this evening. Mercy sakes there. what weather we have in here. 27 degrees this afternoon. Right now, Mike, she's 25 out there. And I was out doing some fishing this afternoon in Mercy Lake, and I'll tell you, the black flies was terrible. But anyways, I had a bug suit on so they can fight all they want. They weren't getting to me. Get some nice trout today, though. My soul, they were biting like crazy out there. Biting the flies and biting my line, so we didn't have bad time. We must have got at least, I stopped counting after a dozen there, so I threw a lot in the back end. I just kept the big ones. Let's see, I'm done out. I'm going to have to give up fishing. I can't see it, but man, I'm telling you, I'm done completely out. This is why I'm checking in early, because I'm going to turn in early tonight. Anyway, with that, Mike, thanks for calling me into the net. Thanks for doing it. And we'll give it back to you this evening. Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor, with the Maritime Fusion Net. Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot Oscar X-ray here in 3 Mile Plains. 7-3 all around. You have a great evening, Mike. And again, thanks for calling me into the net. VE1 Foxtrot Oscar X-ray clear. 7-3.
Yeah, V1FOX, VE9 MTV. Yeah, very good there, Curtis. Might have been the sun and fishy. Fishy sun there, Curtis. Sun can make you tired for sure. Anyway, have yourself a good rest there, and thanks for checking into the net. Have yourself a great weekend there, Curtis. 7-3. Okay, we're going to go to the first round of stations from PEI. Station from Prince Edward Island. Want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Net control is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. Listening for your call. Come on in. We are calling stations from Prince Edward Island to the Maritime Fusion Net. Come on in when you call. VE9 MTV. Nothing heard. Stations from Nova Scotia want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Come on in when you call. VE9 MTV listening for you.
Victor Echo 1 Zulu Bravo.
Victor Echo 1 Delta Victor Bravo.
Victor Echo 1, Echo Papa Delta.
I have 3 stations, Victor Echo 1 Zulu Bravo, Victor Echo 1 Delta Victor Bravo, and Victor Echo 1 Echo Papa Delta. Any other stations from Nova Scotia want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net? Come on in.
Victor Echo 1 Julie Whiskey V1 J Delta.
And I have Victor Echo 1 Juliet Whiskey, Eric. Talbot Horace, VE1 Zulu Bravo. Mike, come on in. Where you comments for the net? VE9 MTV.
VE9 MTV, VE1 Zulu Bravo. Yeah, good evening, Mike. Good evening to all on frequency, and great to see you at Smart on Saturday. And yeah, I'd say things went well. It's good. And we just got back about summertime from a overnight trip over to PEI, and so we had enjoyed ourselves, had some good meals, and some great country for sure. And I can't think of anything else to report from Oxford. And thanks for checking me in. 7-3 VE1 Zulu Bravo.
Yeah, VE1 Zulu Bravo. A good on PEI. I haven't been there for a little while. I'm probably due to go, but Yeah, we'll see maybe this summer there when my daughter from Alberta. Probably in August there she might go down. Very good, Mike. Thanks for checking in and have a super weekend there. 7-3. This is Dan, Victor Echo 1 Delta Victor Bravo. Come on in there, Dan, with your comments for the net, V9MTV.
VE9MTV, VE1DVB. Well, very fine. Good evening to you, sir. Good evening to everybody on net this evening. Just having a nice quiet evening up here on the hill outside of Westville in Pictou County. It's a beautiful, gorgeous, warm day today. At about 24 degrees according to the dash of the car. Still have some remnants of the sunshine coming in the shack window here. It's going to be just as nice tomorrow. Got some yard work done. Got some work done around the house and got out and around town. And happy I was able to enjoy it. Hope we get more of that. Appreciate you calling me in. Appreciate you doing the net. Hope everybody has a great evening. VE9MTV, VE1DVB, 73.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Delta Victor Bravo there, and thanks for checking in there, and have a great weekend. 7-3. Next is Edwin, Victor Echo 1 Echo Papa Delta. Come on in there, Edwin, and your comments for the net, VE9MTV.
VE9MTV, VE1EPD. Not much for the net, just not much going on. Just thought I'd give you another mark for your buck. It's nice and fine all day today. I was the lawnmower, that was alright, nice and warm. It's still 14.2 degrees in the Bundy-Go, so that's alright. VE9MTV, VE1EPD, 7-3.
VE1EPD, VE9MTV. Very good, Edwin. Thanks for checking in. And have yourself a great weekend there, 7-3. Next is Eric, Victor Echo 1 Juliet Whiskey. Come on in there, Eric, with your comments for the net. We missed you at Smart this year, but we understand you had a medical reason there. So come on in.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. Yeah, we're sorry we couldn't make it as well, but unfortunately my health was not the best right now. Tell me it's going to last another 6 months to a year, so don't walk very much. I walk around very slowly with a walker, but we're plodding along, so we'll cross our fingers. Maybe next year we can get back up again. We've been up a few times, and we'll cross our fingers for next year. I kind of missed it. I think everybody I talked to has had a good time. I thought it was a great event, so hopefully next year will be just as good or better. Every year make it a little bit better. That's a good thing. And on that quiet day here today, didn't do a whole lot. I pottered around a little bit and just had so nice this afternoon. It's still a balmy 18 degrees here in the valley, but it was up to 22 on the deck this afternoon. So I sat out and listened to some videos and stuff on my phone and got a little bit of shade. I'm not allowed to sit out in the sun now. They put me on a new pill, and she said, if you sit out in the sun, you'll look like a lobster. So so I have to sit in the shade, but when it's warm out, it still feels good. So it was nice to sit out for a couple hours and get some fresh air, get out of the stale air in the house. So I did enjoy that at least. I had a friend drop in for a half an hour for a chat, so that was good as well. Other than that, just listening along with interest, V1, JW.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1 Juliet Whiskey. Very good, Eric. Yeah, it does a lot of good, that fresh air, for sure. It changes your mind. And oxygen, good oxygen coming in. Thanks a lot there, Eric, for checking in there, and hope you have a speedy recovery there and get back in the world of amateur radio stuff. Have yourself a great weekend, my friend. 7-3. Before we move on to New Brunswick, I'm going to see if Robert's around. Victor Echo 1 Charlie Tango. Come on in, Robert, if you're around VE9MTV.
Yeah.
I saw you appear, and I just heard you laugh, but that's it. It disappeared again. Try it again there, Robert. Okay, again, I know Robert's having problems. He was supposed to be net control tonight, but has problems with his WireX, so I decided to take over for him. So thanks, Robert, for trying anyways. We got you in the, put you in the log. I saw your call flash by, so as VE1CSE. So thanks, Robert. We're going to go to first call up for station from New Brunswick. Anybody from New Brunswick, come on in with your call sign, VE9MTV, standing by for your call.
Victor Echo 9, November Alpha, VE9NA.
And I have Victor Echo 9, November Alpha. Anybody else from New Brunswick, first call up to the Maritime Fusion Net, come on in, VE9MTV, standing by for your call.
9, Victor Echo Alpha. 1 WIN.
And I have Victor Echo 9, Victor Echo Alpha, and WIN, Peter. Top of the list, Nelson, VE9NA. Come on in with your comments for the net, VE9MTV.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. Good evening to everyone on the net. Good evening to Vern and Peter and everybody else that came on. Well, we were in Cushiba Black today. Spend the afternoon there, Mike. Putting down a couple of towers that, one of them was down, but the other one was up, that Edmund V9RAV had, and I went and helped Jacques V1AJJ to take that down and take them apart, and he also had an antenna. Anyway, it took us, I don't know, maybe 2 hours or 2 hours and a half to take that apart. But it was warm. Yeah, it was warm. There was a few fly also there, Mike. But anyway, we made it in, and we made it back, and everything is on the trailer. So hopefully that Sunday he could stop by and hook up the trailer and hit for Connecticut. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for doing the net, Mike, and call me in, and we'll turn it back to you from VE9 and NA.
Yeah, VE9NA, Nelson, VE9MTV. Yeah, I talked to Rob there, and that's what he told me there, and we're meeting Friday morning and going to the clubhouse there to straighten out his computer skills there, Nelson. try to get him hooked onto the WireX there for sure. And he's gathering a whole bunch of some fusion in Connecticut. Thanks for checking in there, Nelson. Have a great weekend there. 7-3. Thanks for checking in. Next is Vern, Victor Echo 9, Victor Echo Alpha. Come on in there, Vern, with your comments for the net, VE9MTV.
Tango, Victor, Wednesday night Fusion Net Control. Good evening, Mike. Good evening to all fine, outstanding hams on our frequency. And it be hello on a wave who goes out to Nelson down there and whoop doosh. So all I can say is I hope I covered the bases. Hey, Mike, we're a little late getting in, but
We tried before Nelson, and she didn't take as usual, so we had to go back and do the second key up to get back in here, and then it didn't take good either. So I don't know. I know the system's working because I checked it before supper. Outside of that, we get in anyhow, finally. Just coming in, no traffic, just coming in to give you another mark on the board there. And we're all fine, outstanding, upstanding hams of a great evening. What's left of it, a great wake-up call to all. 7-3 to all, 88 to ladies, a special good evening to the scanner listeners. We'll turn it back to you. VE9, Mike Tango, Victor. VE9, Victor Echo Alpha, 7-3 to all, 7-3, Mike, bye-bye. Oh, Mike, thanks for doing that one more time. Call me in one more time. And putting up with my foolishness one more time. Hopefully we'll be around again next week. Thank you, the airways again. 7-3, Mike, bye-bye.
Yeah, Victor Alpha, Vern, very good, Vern. No problem at all. It's no problem of yours. It's just when you key up, if somebody keyed up before you, you get blocked. So sometimes you have to try 3-4 times. Unless you see the Wires X dashboard, that'll indicate if you got in or not. But other than that, yeah, through a repeater or through I know if you don't monitor it, if somebody keyed up before you is blocking you out. So it's not default. It's sort of a default of the system because it should tell you if you got in or not, but it doesn't. So thanks for checking in, Vern. Have a great Victoria Day weekend. 7-3. Next is Peter, Victor Echo 1 Whiskey India November. I presume you're still in Chediac there, Peter. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. No, I'm actually home, Mike. I just wanted to get in short time there. I was going to try and get in earlier. I'm back in Nova Scotia for now till the end of the month. Then I'll be back up there sometime in June. I'll be back up to the cottage. Just went up for the week, the weekend there to get the place opened up. And I did enjoy Smart. I didn't go to any of the classes though, but I enjoyed seeing everybody during the flea market part there, and then I left after I sold everything I had on my table. Very nasty drive home Saturday afternoon from Spring Hill to Shediac. It was very bad driving, so I just took my time. So with that, Mike, 7-3s, have a great week, and we'll talk to everybody next Wednesday. VE1WIN is clear.
Yeah, very good, Peter. Yeah, it was kind of rainy and back for sure. Did you sell your FT2D? And did you buy? I wasn't sure. Heard you bought a radio there from Charles, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, did you sell your FT2? And what did you buy there, Peter? Over.
No, I didn't sell the FT2. That's sitting here right next to me. I decided to keep that. And I bought the Yaesu FTM 500D there, Mike, from Charles there. So, and that's what I'm talking on right now. So, yeah, I sold my 746 and everything else I had on the table. So yeah, no, I kept the FT2. He is still sitting here. I decided to keep that. I like having a handheld around that does fusion, so I don't need to sit in the cottage. Like, it was a nice night out at the cottage or here at the house. I could just take it out on the deck with me and just have it with me. So there you go, Mike. Back to you, sir.
Okay, Peter. It must have been the FTM 300, not the 500. Because I don't think Charles had a 500. I know he had a FTM 300. That's the same radio I'm talking to you now. Is that what you bought there, the FTM 300 DR?
No, I've got the FTM 500D. I'm looking right at it there, Mike. He had it there at the beginning of the flea market, so I picked it up right at the beginning. That's why you probably didn't see it.
Okay, yeah, that's an expensive radio. I know new it's over $800. The FTM 510 is almost $1,000. But yeah, that's a good radio for sure. I like the 300, but anyway, yeah, great. Have a great weekend there, Peter. 7-3. Enjoy the radio. Okay, we're looking for, that was the roundup of all the three provinces, so we're going to open it up to stations from outside the Maritime provinces who want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Net control tonight is Victor Echo 9, Mike Tango Victor. My name is Mike, listening for your call. Anybody from outside the Maritime provinces in Canada? Come on in.
W2 UWK, Jeff in Nebraska.
And Whiskey 2, Uniform Whiskey Kilo. Jeff in Nebraska. Anybody else from outside the Maritime provinces in Canada? Come on in.
Pardon for trying out a turn there, Mike. I got stomped on a few times.
Okay, very good, Robert. I'll take you a second there. Jeff, Whiskey 2, Uniform Whiskey Kilo. Come on in with your comments for the net, VE9MTV.
VE9MTV, this is W2 UWK. Just love listening to what's going on up in the Maritimes after spending a couple years up there. It's cooled down to 32 right now today here in Nebraska. I'm not sure how high it got, but it was probably close to 35. So I'll call it summertime. It's in the low 30s most of the week this week and sunny. So we're not getting any rain. We're just getting a lot of heat and sun. Other than that, just love listening to what's going on up in the Maritimes. Thanks for calling me into the net, and howdy to everyone that's on the Maritime Fusion Net tonight. And W2 UWK back to net. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, W2 UWK. Jeff, very good, Jeff. You're welcome anytime to check in there. Nice to hear you, and yeah, you're a lot warmer than we are. We got up to 27, 30 degrees up in Edmundston there, northern New Brunswick, and we reached around 25 here in the Moncton area. So thanks for checking in, and have a great weekend there, Jeff. 7-3. Hey, Robert, VE1 CSE, come on in, VE9MTV.
Victor for 1 Papa India November.
Pick up the digital radio. I gotta use CSE. That's what I have to use in the. You for handling the net for me there. Greatly appreciated, and sometime I'll take your place. Still can't think of why why it gives me that socket connection here.
Yeah, VE1 CSE or VE1 Charlie Tango. You cut out quite a few times there, Robert. We got the part of that. We got the thanks for doing the net for you and about the socket problem you have there. But you did cut out 2 or 3 times almost as much as your transmission was going on there. So yeah, you're still having a problem. I would check your driver, your cable driver. That sounds like what the problem is there, Robert. Maybe delete it altogether, unplug your cable, reinstall the driver, and then plug in your cable. And wait a couple of minutes for it to update. That's probably the solution for that. VE1 CSE or VE1 Charlie Tango. You copy that, Robert. Over.
Affirmative, sir. Yeah, I'll give that a whirl. Maybe tomorrow there. I'll give that a try. Yeah, it's, heaven knows, you know, like with Windows 11, that last update, you had to do it no matter what. You know, Microsoft forced you into the update there for 2142. Anyway, yeah, we'll catch you later. Also, I did see VE1PIN came in there real quick as well there. So I'll pass back to you, and thanks again there for the suggestions, Mike, and thanks for the help, my friend. VE9MTV, VE1CSE, 73.
VE1 CSE, VE9MTV. You were good and solid that time, Robert. It might be internet problems too that's cutting you out. That could be the case if you have some way of monitoring your internet speed. Because the Waters X recommend minimum 8 megabyte per second minimum. So that might be some part of your problems also. Thanks for checking in there, Robert, and yeah, glad to help out. No problem at all. I know what it's like when you're having problems. It's not fun. 7-3, have a great weekend there, Robert. Bert, VE1PIN, come on in there, Bert, VE9MTV.
Bonsoir à tous, en ce beau mercredi avec un degré Celsius. C'est beau. Il reste plus grand neige. Aïe aïe. Good evening, everyone. Not much to report. 30 degrees here in Edmundston. It was very nice to see everyone that attended Smart on Saturday. Good class as usual, and good meat, good food, and everything. And that's about that for today. Have a good evening, good rest of the week, stay safe, and I'll pass you my second.
Salutations tout le monde, ici Victor Echo, 1 Novembre Alpha Tango. Hi everyone, nothing to report, real nice day today, and tomorrow and Friday I think it's the same thing, and raining after that, so it's better than snowing. So bonne soirée à tout le monde, puis merci d'animer le réseau.
VE1PIN and VE1NET, merci beaucoup d'avoir participé au réseau. Puis, yeah, thanks for checking in there, Natalie and Bert. And Natalie won the 50 amp switching power supply, which is a really nice prize to have. It'll power your whole station with one power supply. And all you need to do is put a strip and connect everything to that power supply, and you only transmit it one at a time, so you can use, that's what I do here. I got a 30 amp power supply, and I power most of my equipment with one power supply. Thanks to Natalie and Bert, and have a great weekend there. 7-3. Okay, we're at the bottom of that list. We're looking for more stations to the Maritime Fusion Net. Stations, we're going to start the second round of Maritime Provinces. Station from Prince Edward Island. You want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net, go ahead with your call. VE9MTV standing by. Nothing heard. Any stations from Prince Edward Island? Come on in, VE9MTV. Nothing heard. Any stations from Nova Scotia? I want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Come on in with your call, VE9MTV. Any stations from Nova Scotia? I want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. Go ahead with your call, VE9MTV listening. Any stations from New Brunswick? Second call up for New Brunswick. Any stations from New Brunswick? Come on in with your call, VE9MTV listening.
Victor Echo 9, Golf Kilo.
Oscar Lima, VE1OL.
VE9MAH, Victor Echo 9, Mike Alpha.
And I have Victor Echo 9 Golf Kilo, Glenn, Victor Echo 1 Oscar Lima, Aubrey, and Victor Echo 9 Mike Alpha Hotel, Michelle. Glenn, VE9GK, come on in, VE9MTV.
Yeah, VE9MTV in the Maritime Fusion Net. This is Victor Echo 9, Golf Kilo in Petitcodiac. Good evening, Mike, and good evening to all on frequency there. Good evening to Bert and Natalie before me there, and up behind me is coming Aubrey and Michelle. So good evening to everyone there. Yeah, nice day in Petitcodiac here today, Mike. Couldn't be better, 25 degrees. I don't know if it got higher than that, but I noticed that one time in the day there. Anyway, it was a pretty good day. Not real crowdy tonight, but I would like to mention again that myself and VE9GSB are going to be doing number 2 of the Hills on the Air little simplex frequency test here that we're doing to determine the range from some of the hills around here in New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and BEI. We'll be doing that over the next probably couple of years, I guess. Yeah, so that's going to take place on May the 17th, this Saturday coming, and we'll be in action there by 10 in the morning, probably until mid-afternoon or later. And we'll be on Boyd Mountain here, which is about 15 kilometers south of Petitcodiac. It's over 1,000 feet high, that particular mountain, so should have good range, I would say, extending out a long ways there. Anyone wishing to participate and call in there to help us make a map of simplex range, come on in on Saturday there. Be glad to hear from you there. And have your grid square number there as well. So that's what we're using to gauge the distance from our site. Very good. That's about it for me, and hope to hear you guys on there anyway. Back to you, Mike. Thanks for doing that. VE9GK.
Yeah, Victor Echo 9 Golf Kilo, very good, Glenn. That's interesting. We'll be at the meeting there till about 12, so maybe I'll try to check in after 12 there. Try to give you a good mark there on your Hills on the Air. So, yeah, very good. Good luck on that there, Glenn. Nice initiative. It certainly tells us how good simplex can be without repeaters there for sure, especially when you're high up. Thanks for checking in, Gwen. Have a great weekend there, and good luck on that Hills on the Air. 7-3. Aubrey, Victor Echo 1, Oscar Lima. Come on in there, Aubrey. Hope everything is good with you.
V9MTV and the net VE1OL. Hi, Mike and everybody on here tonight. Hi, Glenn there, and a special hello to the station in Nebraska. Nice to hear him. It's about 62 degrees Fahrenheit here, and but that's cooler than it was this afternoon. It's a beautiful day here for sure. I probably should have called in a short time, a long time ago, because I got my granddaughter here visiting, and I don't see her too often because she lives in Fredericton, and her birthday's coming up in just a few days too. So maybe I can wish her happy birthday here today. Anyway, she brought some sushi, which I just love. So when I go off here, that's what I'm going to have for supper. So we'll say 73s. Everybody have a good weekend. And it's nice to hear you there, Glenn. You're going on quite an adventure there on the elevation. Back to you, Mike, and all the best to everybody. Thanks for doing the net. VE1OL in Quisquam, New Brunswick, in case anybody wonders where I am. Just outside of St. John. Bye for now. VE1OL.
Yeah, Victor Echo 1, Oscar Lima. Really good, Aubrey. Nice to hear you, and good on the sushi there. Yeah, I like sushi too, so have a good meal there, and thanks for checking in. Nice to hear you. Have a great weekend there. 7-3. Next is Michelle, Victor Echo 9, Mike Alpha Hotel. Come on in there, Michelle, with your comments for the net, VE9 MTV.
V9 MTV, V9 May. Good evening, Mike. Yeah, I had sushi for supper as well. It was very good. From the Superstore, actually. Sometimes we pick them up from Sobeys, but Superstore seems to have much better ones. Anyways, yeah, I just remembered about Fusion Net. I got my FT5 and just came outside, sitting in front of the garage and just relaxing, having a cold one. So it's nice to see the nice weather starting to appear. Anyways, just figure I'd give you a check mark for the books, and I probably will not be at the meeting this Saturday. We'll be at the camper, but we'll be thinking of you guys. We'll talk on the nets there, the VMR net Saturday and on Sunday. If I'm back, well, yeah, maybe not the Sunday one, but the Saturday evening one I should be able to check in. Anyways, have a great week, and 73 at V9 MTV, V9 MA.
Yeah, VE9 MAH, VE9 MTV. Yeah, very good there, Michelle. Yeah, it's almost time to enjoy the barbecues and the camping and all that. So I'm sure a lot of us are going to be scattered and busy doing other things. So have yourself a great weekend there, Michelle. Thanks for checking in. 7-3. Michelle was number 20 on our list. We're looking for more stations from anywhere that want to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. We have gone 2 rounds of maritime provinces, so now is the time from stations from anywhere around the earth, outer space, underwater, anywhere you can hear my signal. Come on in, VE9 MTV, listening for your call.
Oh, Victor Yankee 2, Sierra Papa Delta.
And Victor Yankee 2, Sierra Papa Delta. Come on in with your comments for the net. You're the only one from around the world. Come on in.
Good evening, there's our B9 MTV. I just dropped out of my car
Just sitting around my car, here in my station here. Just want to say good evening to everyone, and just to check in on the Fusion Net, and say 73 to everyone, and have a good night. This is Victor Yankee 2, Sheriff Papa Delta PI. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, VY2 SPD, very good. Thanks for checking in, and have a great weekend. We're looking for more stations to the Maritime Fusion Net from anywhere around the world. You can hear my signal. Come on in, VE9MTV, listening for your call.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima, VE1JBL.
Victor Echo 1, Foxtrot, Sierra Mike.
And I have Jim, VE1JBL, and Frank, VE1FSM. Come on in there, Jim, VE9MTV.
VE9MTV, the Maritime Fusion at VE1JBL. Good evening, Mike, and Frank coming up behind me there. And thanks very much for doing the net there tonight, Mike. Got tied up here, and I was going to do it for Robert, and I got tied up here. So, anyways, thanks for doing that tonight. And for anybody else that's left on frequency there, we had a great time at Smart. I don't know if you mentioned anything about it or not, but everything went well and enjoyed it very much. So, look forward to next year already there. So, anyways, thanks again, Mike, for doing the net there, and we'll chat with you soon there. 7-3 for now. The 9MTV and Maritime Fusion Net from VE1JBL, Jim and Tignish, 7-3.
Yeah, VE1JBL, VE9MTV. Very good, Jim. Yeah, glad that I like the Smart 25 for sure, and I like all the Smarts. And it was good to me. I won 2 radios out of that, so. But it's been 2 years, didn't win nothing there, so the spell is broken there, Jim. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for all you do, Jim. I know it takes a lot of time, a lot of planning, and it's well appreciated by all, I'm sure. So have yourself a great weekend, my friend. 7-3. Next is Frank, and I'd like to thank Frank also. He's doing a lot of volunteering also. VE1FSM, VE9MTV. Come on in there, Frank, for your comments for the net.
VE9 Mike Tango Victor, VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike. Good evening, Mike. Good evening, Jim, going out the door. And yeah, Smart was a great success. It's I think the only hiccup we had was that little video cable, which the last 15 minutes of video. We can take that. That's an easy one. Anyway, Mike, it's yeah, I heard your comments last night there about that little FT470. Seems to be a decent little radio, actually. Now that I made a charger for it and got it up and running, and I let the battery. Actually, the battery should be fully charged there now, so it's been on charge all day while I was at work and part of last night. So we'll have to play around a little bit and see how long the battery lasts, and not too long, then I'll have to, guess we'll have to rebuild the battery. Anyway, Mike, no real traffic, just sitting here finishing a sandwich and having a pop, listening to the net. It was late getting home, so back to you. VE9 Mike Tango Victor, VE1 Foxtrot Sierra Mike.
Yeah, VE1FSM, VE9MTV. Very good, Frank. Yeah, that was one of my first dual band radios when I got licensed in 1990. So yeah, it was a really good radio back then. I think it was the first dual band that you could go cross band with. So it was probably the reason I bought it. But it lasted quite a while. And then when I bought another radio, I sold it to Rick Sullivan there from Psycho, and he was happy with it too. So yeah, they're It's just to show how good radios are. I think that was probably a radio that was made in the 80s and still around and kicking. So it talks a lot about the quality of ham radio gear for sure. Thanks for checking in there, Frank. You're number 22 on our list, so have a great weekend, my friend. 7-3. We're listening for more stations to the Maritime Fusion Net. Net control is Go Victor. My name is Mike, and we're listening for stations from anywhere around the world. You can hear my signal. Come on in, VE9MTV.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee Mobile.
Victor Echo 1, Zulu X-Ray, V1ZX.
Victor Echo 1, Mike Yankee Mobile, and Victor Echo 1, Zulu X-Ray. Come on in there, Mike. VE1, Mike Yankee Mobile, VE9MTV.
VE9, Mike Tango Victor, V1MY Mobile. Good evening, Mike. Everybody on frequency. I'm just heading back from the cadet review on River Everett. Anyway, everything went well, so everybody have a great week, and we'll talk to you later. 7-3 to all. VE9, Mike Tango Victor, V1MY Mobile.
Yeah, very good, Mike. Thanks for checking in, and appreciate your check-in, and thanks for all you do also for the West Cumberland Club and all the amateurs around, and the controller and the volunteer for SMART. So have a great weekend there, Mike. 7-3. Brad, VE1 Zulu X-Ray, come on in with your comments through the net, VE9MTV.
V9MTV, V1 Zulu X-Ray. Very good evening, Mike and Mike Mobile there. Enjoyed the Smarts, seeing everybody. Thanks for checking me in there, Mike, and have a good evening there. V1MTV, V1 Zulu X-Ray, right in 2 Island Park.
Yeah, VE1ZX, Brad from 2 Islands Parkboro. We got your VE1 USR repeated working good there, Brad. 100%. Thanks for checking in there, and have a great weekend. 7-3. We're up to 25. We're looking for more stations to the Maritime Fusion Net. Net control is VE9MTV. Name is Mike. Listening for your call from anywheres. We're going to issue the second last call on Maritime Fusion Net from anywhere around the world, outer space, underwater, anywhere you can hear my signal. Come on in, VE9MTV, second last call. Last call to the Maritime Fusion Net for the 14th of May, 2025. Last call, VE9MTV, listening for your call. Nothing heard. Closing the net at 20:02 Atlantic time. I'd like to thank all the stations that checked in. I'd like to thank all the owners of repeaters and nodes that helped us get more stations to check into the Maritime Fusion Net. I'd like to thank all the people that are behind the scenes and keeping the system up and running. So don't forget the Triple F Net, or the Friendly Friday Fusion Net, on Friday evening at 2000 hours Atlantic time. That's on the same CQ Maritime Room 60207. And tonight at 2200 hours local time is the CQ Canada VE1AO Cross Canada Net on the room 40678, room 40678, or if you're on Nova Scotia, the VE1BFB repeater is normally stationed on that room. 7-3 all, have a great weekend, and talk to you later. VE9 MTV closing the net and returning the CQ Maritime Room to regular use. 7-3, VE9 MTV clear.